Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. So this message is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you're cross watching, feel free to reverse the roles since energies are interchangeable. All right, so let's go ahead and get started for Capricorn. Oop, that didn't take right there. So like I was telling all the other signs, this deck comes with additional cards, so it extends past the last major arcana. So in the traditional decks there's 78 cards, which is what I'm using. I'm using the 78 cards that are in the traditional deck, but this goes beyond the world card, which is the last major arcana. This actually goes up to like 40 something, and it ends at Ascension. So I'm going to add those additional cards because this deck comes with 101 cards versus the 78. I'm going to add those cards when I do the energy update for Virgo season to kind of see what signs are actually moving into the new cycle successfully. It'll kind of tell us a lot. Okay, so when they sent this card to me, and you guys know because you're Capricorn, your first half of August there was 2 world cards. I decided to leave both world cards in here because I think it has a major meaning. So if they come up again, you know, we'll see. But I left both in there. I think it was there for a reason, so I left them. Let's see what we got. Capricorn. Empress. Growth. You are at that state of creation. Okay, you can create right now. You can create something beautiful. Like, it's like you can see the beauty in anything. This is just letting me know you're optimistic. You're seeing the positive side of things, because even though she's around all these scraps and all these bones and just everything around her is not beautiful, look what she's focused on. She's focused on the rose in her hand. She sees the beauty. She knows that she can create. She can nurture. This is the Earth Mother. So the Empress, that's nice. Judgment. This is after assessing your environment and seeing things for what they are. Your environment was not that pretty though. It's like you have things around you here that are not that pretty, but you were able to look at things and realize what role you played in the situation, and you assessed it, you came to a judgment, and now you're at that point where you're optimistic and you're forward looking here. But that's after going through this rebirth, okay, a renewal. It's like you went through something. It's like a baptism, you know, not in the religious fashion, but like you're born again. You went through something that kind of washed away the old you, and you're renewed now. You went through a renewal. Okay, after something that was causing sadness. See, you got the 5 of Cups. Okay, you had something in your environment that was causing sadness. I'm hoping that you no longer have this. You started with the Empress, which is a good sign, but you still have this sadness in your environment. So there's a need to be optimistic and focus on the positive. You need to focus on these 2 cups that are still upright, not these 3 that are down. Let's see what else we got for you. Page of Staves. All right. So, with the Page of Staves, here, this is something coming in that's going to bring in like good news or good something good. Okay, this is going to require for you to be resourceful and enthusiastic about it. Okay, this is going to require you to trust. I feel like this is like in your environment where you're sad. Like, look at these cards. They kind of connect. The patterns are similar here. It's almost like this is an extension to this. So, and I'm just seeing this the first time, but the whole, like, you can literally connect this and it becomes a puzzle, right? It looks like they're the same. So it's in your environment, this newness, this good news, but the fact that you're sad, you don't see it. You have your back to it. But you need to stop and you need to focus on the positive. It's here. Something good is trying to come in. Okay, I want to go ahead and lay the rest of the cards here, Capricorn. I mean, you are renewed. You went through a rebirth here. Strength. You have what it takes. It's just, I keep feeling, you have things in your environment that's affecting you. That's what it is. This is the third card with these things in your environment. Gosh, this, so it's like you have things lurking. That's why you're still not out of it. All of these cards, you have these things in your environment, and it's like they all have like bones and they're like scraps. They're all around you. Even the Empress. Even though you're at the Empress status, you have these things around you. Even though you have the strength, you have these things around you. Even though you went through a rebirth, you have things around you. Some of you need to clear your surroundings. You need to let things that don't work, you need to let them go. The life path message for Aquarius, life path message number 3. You need to listen to that. It's going to be helpful for you. It's going to be helpful for you. So I don't know if some of you have Aquarius in your chart. Even if you don't, I was just told to let you know that that message is for you. You need to listen to that. Because you have stuff in your, you need to clear. But with the strength card, that means you have what it takes to do this. You have the 4 of staves. There's some kind of effect in the home here. Your home is being affected. But I see you having achievement with your ideas once you get through this thing. Some of you are supposed to be starting something that's going to bring you achievement. Here. Yeah, a new beginning, the Fool. You have the Fool card. You're at a state where you're supposed to be doing new things new. And this will bring you your stability in the home. Okay, so that's why. Because you had the 4 of staves, which is, you know, similar to the 4 of wands. But it has a different meaning. Because with the 4 of staves, though, it's a success. You're going to find success with this. You're going to have achievement. This can bring prosperity for the home. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is financial stability, which is prosperity through a business or through just inheritance. Some of you, this is feeling safe, especially in the home, and your family matters. Some of you are going to gain this experience is going to bring you to a state where you have everything you need. It's just hard, though. I see it. It's because of the things that are around you. You got to clear that. Clear that. And then start brand new. Start brand new. See how the he's in movement. He's not standing still. He's like literally stepping down, walking away from this broken wall and this broken stump. Like, this tree has no leaves. He's leaving this environment. It's dead. He's taking a leap of faith and moving on, because the things around him is broken. And when you move on, you bring in this stability in the home. See, all of these cards have this, like, you see, same theme. It's like it's like a connection to these cards. It's like the same kind of aura here, but you can't see the positivity because you're so focused on the cups that are down, Capricorn. So this is good, actually. So clear your, if there's anything you really want to pay attention to, is that you need to clear your environment of things that don't work. Okay? And start brand new. You have what it takes. The strength is here. You are the Empress. Whatever you birth, you have the ability to nurture it. Okay? You see the beauty in things. So this is actually good. This is to give you that burst of inspiration, to let you know you're on the right path. Where you are now is where you're supposed to be. I don't even need to clarify any of this. It's very apparent that you do need to clear your surroundings and be more optimistic. Okay? Because things are happening the way it's supposed to. I'm going to go ahead and do the extended, which will be basically advice for you. Okay? All right? So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. You're on the right track. I just need you to mentally trust this experience, because it's happening how it's supposed to, and you need to stay optimistic to bring in what the universe is trying to give you. Okay? All right, so I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.